like to see what is the plan of the governor from here on.
Definitely, the governor will make a public pronouncement. As far as we are concerned, the man is following the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, Alera.
That's the question I was going to ask.
Okay, well, Lera's question has just been asked. So, Silvanus, we thank you very much. We've been speaking with Silvanus Giwa, who is the SSA media to the governor of Taraba State. Now, let's come back to you,
studio.
Emmanuel.
Yes.
You wanted to respond or add to some of the things that Silvanus was saying.
Yes, I just wanted to take on the issue of fitness. Who is fit to rule? Who is fit to govern? And the question that
I'm sorry I have to interject.
Yes.
The question of fitness, there are two sides to this coin. Fit to rule is one thing. Fitness is a second thing. And the question I keep asking is, nobody can judge fit to rule, but fitness in itself is a different ball game. How fit is the governor?
Now, thank you very much. And that's what I want to address. Because when we talk loosely about whether somebody was fit to rule and not fit to rule, you begin to ask yourself, what goes into the act of governance? Now, talking about, for instance, transmitting a common letter to the House of Assembly, that doesn't take, rocket science brain. Doesn't take the strength of Usain Bolt to be able to sign such a document and transmit it to the House of Assembly. How strong do you want someone to be to sign a document? He can sign his signature. And so he signed it and transmitted.
In Nigeria that is as strong as Usain Bolt. Yeah. If not, we'll be winning medals.
Thank you very much. But, so it doesn't take the strength of Usain Bolt or the mental faculties of a professor to be in a position of governance. What you need is the ability to be able to make the right judgment, put actually the right people in place. And that's why Governor Tambaba saw in the right kind of SSG that think will move Taraba forward. He saw in JT Katabs, and everyone saw the swearing in. You just showed a clip of it. Because that's what it takes, judgment. That's what you need to make those things. Now, what is going on in Taraba right now, I was going to come to that, is we have a situation where a lot of people are engaging in very unconstitutional things. And it's not even the Tambaba side that is doing that. It is the side that is saying that you have no right to transmit a letter. Everyone has argued this. When you transmit a letter, that's where it stops. But someone comes, the speaker, the right honorable speaker, Haruna Otoka, with due respect, comes out, and the entire nation heard him saying that as far as he was concerned, he has no respect for the constitution. As far as he was concerned, he's not going to accept the letter that was transmitted. What happens to the constitution? If someone says we shouldn't be legal, we should just forget the constitution. How do we forget the constitution? Because that's what the constitution said we should do. The next legality was for people to walk into the governor, see him for 2-3 minutes, and come out and say he's unfit. When the constitution did not, when there are clear ways of the constitution to do that. Another illegality.
Yeah, but Mr. Bello, you know that what they have said is really null and void, because there is a system in that same constitution to handle what you've spoken about. So what they have said is of no consequence. But let me bring in Mr. Haruna. People are saying that all this has to do with 2015. What are your thoughts about that? That they're positioning themselves for 2015, and they should let this governor be.
You see, you ask the SA media some questions now which you could not answer. The man was prevaricating, He could not answer. Let this man come out. He could not answer that. And you see, my worry is that we have a democracy that the institutions are not working. This should not be allowed. Look at what the man said in London, from London. We are a country of bunch of jokers. What are we saying here? That the man is well? That we can see that he is not well? That the state is suffering?
Habib, are you well? Are you well?
Please, have the floor.
Are you well?
No. You see, I'm talking. You can see that I'm mentally I'm at a lot.
Who is well?
So I'm at a lot. It's what we are saying playing out in Taraba. The picture is becoming clearer. It's about 2015. I'm a political reporter. He knows that. What we are seeing is
I'm an editor myself.
The state is there are more Christians than Muslims in Taraba State. It is the turn of the Christians. He is a Christian. He had man Friday of Suntai Bello. You see, so I'm here enough right, enough grant to support him. But morally, there are problems with him. And the presidency cannot talk anyway, even though anything the president says, the president's action or postures means a lot. The party itself, in my mind, should have come out strongly. The party has a duty. to protect institutions in this country. The party is the biggest party in Nigeria, dominant in the political space. Gentlemen, enough is enough. Let's follow, do the right thing. They're not doing the right thing. They are not pragmatic. They are more opportunistic. You know, what you are seeing in Taraba is people seeing that, no, if you allow the deputy governor to continue, the deputy governor will find enough reason to consummate his ascendancy in power. That is the thing. And as long as it's not too desperate to intervene, you know, implicitly if you like, because to them that will be sending wrong signals. So I'm not too worried.
Let's take the question to Dari then. I'm not going to be asking my question. I'll ask you what Kolawole on Twitter is asking here. He says, I don't understand what you mean by Dambaba is not fit to rule. What do you need to rule, Kolawole says or asks. And he says, the man has a team around him, hasn't he?
Well, unfortunately, I don't know why in Nigeria we are running government like a secret confraternity. Because if you want to convince us, these people who are coming here defending them, they are just justifying their pay. SSA Media, former commissioner, who appointed them, and they have to justify that. Governance is so secret confraternity. We have asked that let us organize a press conference. Media want to talk to this man. I agree on one part that you don't need to be like Ozenbold before you say you are going to be governor. In the United States of America, where we copy our democracy, to even become a president, you have to declare not only your asset, your state of health.
Absolutely.
To know whether you are mentally fit. The man we are talking about that ruled from the wish here, he was mentally fit. Today, you are running everything like you are doing Ogboni confraternity. Organize a press conference, organize medical team, let media meet with this man and let them come out and say this man is fit to rule. What is going on? He has just said it. It's about 2015. It's about power play. It's our power play. I want to, in fact, at the end of the day, I will come back to this place, come and justify what I'm saying, that the man did not even know where he is. It's some people, some cabal, including his wife, that assemble some people just because they don't want to lose that power at all costs.
But you've never met the wife.
I need not. We know the role is played. We know the trial of this world.
How did you know the role?
We know the signature. We can see the signature. We can see the signature. We know everything.
From what you're reading in the papers?
Not only from what we are reading in the paper. We know that in this country, just like somebody is justifying now that he just finished with him jogging. So also somebody
didn't say
jogging.
No,
he's walking.
He's walking. Yes. So somebody came and said, "Late President Yaradua just finished playing scotch with him." Yeah. We cannot continue believing these people. And it's not even about Asorok. There's nothing concerned about Asorok. It's about the political party. You just said it. If the PDP is a good party, by now they should have come out. They should have been open enough because it's their house.
Let me help you.
The deputy governor is a member of PDP.
Let me help you there.
No, we understand that.
Chime, governor of Enugu State, he had the same experience. He was abroad. He went to US. He also went to UK. Yeah. There are rumors that he had cancer. And there were rumors that he was dead.
Yes.
He came back to Nigeria and organized the press conference. My reporter was there, asked him, he said in the interview, which I used. He said, yes, I'm convinced that I'm not feeling fine, but I'm recovering.
Okay, so
and today, and that's, wait, please, below. And that rumor, the second shall die.
Yes.
So a press conference will convince you?
No, not convince me. It should be.
No, I just want to know.
That you are going to unpick some journalists. Whether you are going to unpick some journalists.
You see where we are. So if you had a press conference, they'll say you are big journalists. No, there was nothing you were going to do.
I
demonstrate your capacity to rule. That's what I'm saying.
I beg your pardon.
I can argue that.
Sorry,
I beg your
sorry.
pardon.
Yes.
Haruna, so what is the implication of this for the state, where we have a governor who they say is not fit enough to rule? We have a deputy governor who insists that he's the acting governor. So this sounds like a recipe for total confusion.
Yes, my worry, and by extension, most Nigerians, is the fact that you are seeing, as he said, a cabal. Some people are just surreptitiously trying to take over the state from behind the country. And that is bad for the state. Because the citizens suffers, there will be no governance in the state, and there will be no development. And that is why I was saying, very strongly for that matter, that it is that time the PDP intervene. Because the president cannot intervene. There's not very problem with it. The PDP should intervene and the party in power and tell these people to put their house in order and do the right thing. You see, it's not. You see, why they are failed so far? Because the media is the vanguard of this. The media is not comfortable because the media is not the pillar of democracy. And that's what my concern is, that if you have strong institutions, this thing will not arise. It will not arise because people will do the right thing at the right time. But so people are hiding on the fact that...
Mr. Bello, the governor the deputy governor, and I assume all of you who were commissioners, who were in the cabinet, you're all PDP.
Yes.